Hey everyone, I'm Cosmo. Welcome to another Trailmakers video, and let me turn off the realism engine. This is gonna blow my computer up. There we go. Much better. Oh man. So actually, I went away for the weekend, guys. I went away to that magical place that you just saw. It was very cold, but very, very awesome, and I'm glad that I did it. But needless to say, we're back in Trailmakers today, and we're going to be doing some more experimenting and possibly doing a build. So let's actually teleport back to Tiki Wharf here. Perfect. And today I want to see what works better as paddles. A paddle or a sail? Now hopefully a sail is affected by water drag as well and not just air, but I guess we'll find out. Wait, why are the waves just like stationary? The water's just like stationary. It's weirding me out. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's just me. This will either be a standard length video or it'll be a fairly short video depending on what we discover in this first experiment here, guys. So let me build two rigs, one with paddles, one with sails as paddles, and we'll see which one functions better. Also, like, it's totally messed up. You can see the waves out there, but here is just like everything is eerily static. You know what I mean? Okay, well, let's just get to it. We're actually going to do a couple of tests here, guys. I want to try it with spinning servos. I want to try it with rotating servos. I don't know if helicopter engines are going to... Wait, no, rotating servo is definitely not what we need. I was thinking of a helicopter engine, because speed, this goes up to 2, and the speed of this goes up to what, like 10? Yeah, and then the helicopter engine is the same, but the helicopter engine has a different mounting point, so we might actually have to try it with a helicopter engine. These spinning servos will most certainly not be enough to do what I want to achieve. So let's just try spinning servos first. So here's a test trick for the sails, pretty primitive. I just want to test the speed with the sails in the water paddling away. And now, in the same space here, I'm going to fit as many paddles as I can and see if that actually does a better job. Let's give it a try. Alrighty, and there's our paddles, guys. Let's save that as something else. And I guess let's give it a go. Let's test the paddles first. Perfect. I think we're spinning both in the right direction. Ooh, the only issue with the paddles that I'm seeing right now is that my creation floats a little too high. So let's get rid of these guys. We'll have to do the same thing on the other one. Alrighty, let's give that a go. I think that's better. Oh, definitely wants to lift out. I almost want to put some weight up on the front of this. 100 kilos should be enough. Actually pretty quick. That's pretty quick. Let's see what the actual speed is. We do have to be traveling in the same direction because there is wind as well. That's the only thing. So the wind is 50 kilometers an hour right now. We need to make sure it's going to be the same when we're testing. And let's see what it does in a headwind, I suppose. So we're doing 18 kilometers an hour in a 48 kilometer an hour headwind, 47 kilometer an hour headwind, 46. So, okay, makes sense. Around 20, like, basically anywhere from 18 to 20 in this direction. And what about this direction? We are doing a solid, like, oof. I saw 40 there for, well, like 39. So 33. Okay, cool. I really should have put some kind of steering on it because it's really frustrating trying to steer this thing. Let's just try this again. So it lifts up, it goes about 37, 38. Well, let's just call it 33. It evens out at 33 around here. So... That's a good metric. And we already know that it's going about 18 to 20 in the other direction. Let's try it with sails. Really curious to see how this is going to work, just because it's, well, it's a bit of an odd one. Okay, we're going to, wow, we're already going faster. We're going like 47, 48, that's in the wind. But now here's the kicker. They're going to try and catch the wind in the other direction, so let's see what happens. Ooh, we're only going 15 in the other direction. So we're going faster, obviously, when the wind is to our back, but we are going slower when we've got a headwind. So we're going about 15 15, 16 when we should be going about 17, 18. It's not a crazy difference. I'm totally just steering by reaction controls right now. Like, it's basically 2 kilometers an hour slower in this direction. Obviously, the wind is getting slower, so we're getting a little bit faster, but I don't know, guys. This might be worth it. It might be worth to build a paddle boat with sails. This has the potential to go very quickly. Wow. I'm really curious to see what it's like out in the water. Let's just see how fast we really start going out in the water here. We're still at the 51 kilometer an hour wind, and we're going about 50 kilometers an hour. Go figure. I do want to test helicopter servos, though. This is a pretty fast river paddle boat. More like a sea paddle boat, I guess. We are going faster. The wind is slightly faster, and we are going faster. Woo! Look at this. I think I'm just gonna fly and then transform. I think that makes the most sense. Don't know how I'm going to fly with my UFO out of here, though. I really need to, like, transform from my sub into my UFO. I think that's what needs to happen. Come on. Yes! Yes! Amazing. Amazing. Okay, now just stabilize. Obviously, that wasn't the most graceful transformation, but it's all good. It's all good. Let's fly to where the winds are higher. I really want to see how fast we go with that paddle boat in like 100 kilometer an hour winds, you know? I really want to see if it's like almost like a 1-to-1 ratio, because it seems like it was there for a bit. Seems like I was like 2 kilometers under the wind speed. 111, 112, perfect. Let's come down here. You know what? Let's go. Okay, nope. Chill. That's the only thing is when you spawn, it lifts you up. Yep. Okay, let's go. Nope, turn into the wind. Turn into the wind. I don't have any turning except reaction controls. We are going surprisingly very slow. How does this make any sense? We were going like way faster in the harbor. Oh, okay. Now we're booking it. Oh man, that's cool. Well, we definitely need to build a proper boat out of this, guys, because I need more control. I don't really have much control right now. But first, let's quickly test the helicopter servos, because I said I would, even though I think they're basically going to be the same thing. Alrighty, guys, here we go. I have helicopter engines on this thing now that are actually causing it to do exactly what I thought it might do, and that's create a reaction force, which effectively wants to tilt the whole thing. This is interesting, though. I'm getting ideas here. I'm getting ideas. Yeah, so this is not going to work because of the way helicopter engines work. They create a crazy rotational force. Oh my gosh. Oh jeez. Just keeps going. Just keeps going. Fantastic. But I guess we did learn one thing, guys, and it's that sails are actually in a way beneficial if you're traveling in Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna finish my sentence because I'm really bad at not finishing my sentences. What I was trying to say is that we've clearly identified that sails are great in terms of traveling with the wind, because they actually catch the wind and, you know, it pushes the creation further. However, it's a bit problematic when you're traveling into the wind, so I'm almost wondering if we need like a double paddle sail setup, guys. You know what I mean? Like a compound, like a hybrid setup. Sails and paddles, just like that. This way, when we're going, you know, into the wind, we can have the sails down, and then when we're going with the wind, we can have the sails up and propelling us way faster. Alrighty, just like that. Cool. Alrighty, let's see how fast this goes. Never actually doubled up to see if it goes faster or not. Okay, so we're going into the wind. Let's drop our sails. Don't need them right now. And let's see how fast we go. Perfect. We're going just basically what we were going before. And now if we... Whoa, there's some weird stuff going on. I feel like sails are still being affected even when they're fully down. I mean, that looks about right. 22 kilometers an hour. Alright. Now let's turn this around. Like so. Our sails are up, and let's see how fast we go with them. Wow, pretty quick actually. Over 40 kilometers an hour. Now what if we put the sails down? Sails down. We still have our speed up. 50? What? Okay, we're still going 50 right now. Now with the sails up, we're not going much faster, guys. I feel like this is going to be a purely sail experimentation video. I really want to build a sail-powered paddle boat, but now I'm just like, I'm dwelling further into this sail paddle science, and it's boggling my mind. Okay, so doubling up with a sail and a paddle didn't really do anything. Will double up on themselves do anything? Let's give that a try. I'm just genuinely curious at this point, guys. Let's try the sails first. I think it makes sense that the sails would be affected, but not necessarily by the water. I think the wind is going to affect them, but that's about it. But let's test that theory, and then we'll double up on paddles and go from there. Alrighty, there we go. We got 8 sails on this thing. Let's give it a save. Teleport back. We're already here. Never mind. Alrighty, let's go. So this is doubled up on sails, going with the wind to our backs. Wow. Yeah, okay. So we're still only going like a few kilometers an hour and under the wind speed. Okay, now what about in the other direction? Oof, having a hard time. This used to be about 15, if you guys remember. This used to be about 15, and now it's 8. So in the opposite direction, it's actually way worse. Okay, what if we... Oh, wow. Wait, what? What? I put my sails down and I can travel like 23 kilometers into the wind? What? With a 51 kilometer an hour wind? I don't think even paddles can do this, guys. What the heck? What is going on in this game? And if I lift them back up, we're going like 8-9 kilometers an hour. Back down. Boom. But now in this direction, let's see how fast we go in this direction. Will sails even help in this direction? Or are we gonna go like 50 kilometers an hour just with... Wow. Wow, it's actually doing it. It's actually doing it. Like, what are sails? What is going on? It's going faster. It's going faster with the sails down. Are sails literally better paddle blocks when they're completely collapsed? What? My brain hurts. My brain hurts. Okay, well, we were going about 23 kilometers an hour into a 51 kilometer an hour wind. So let's swap this out for paddles. And let's see what kind of speed we can achieve into the wind and determine, I guess, what the superior paddle is. Is it the sail or is it the paddle? I mean, the paddle might be getting dethroned here, guys. This is not how I expected this video to go at all. I was just gonna build a cool, like a river steamer, I think they call them. I guess we're doing this now. Oh, jeez. I suppose it's a good way to gauge interest for a river steamer episode, though. Now, I know that the sizes of the paddles versus the sails are different. However, I don't think that plays a huge factor here. I am trying to use the same kind of like volume for the paddle power. So hopefully, you know, hopefully there isn't too much of a discrepancy there. But at the end of the day, it's not like we can make these bigger or make the sails smaller, you know? So it is what it is, guys. Okay, let's go into the wind. This is the ultimate test. Wow. It's only going 17 kilometers an hour, guys. The sails were going literally 23 kilometers an hour in this. 6 kilometers an hour faster. That's actually pretty impressive. I know we're basically talking like running speeds here, or like, you know, like casual cycling speeds, but still, this is awesome. This is some really interesting stuff here. Paddle science, or I guess sail paddle science. Paddle sail science. Saddle science? Saddle science. Good old saddle science. Well, and then I guess with the wind, let's see what we do. Okay, so with the wind, we're actually doing what the sails are doing when they're up. So guys, sails being down is just, it's just the OP move. It's just the OP move. Now, I wonder what would happen if we used like regular aero blocks, for example. Grab a bunch of these guys, flip them this way. Let's give that a try. Huh, interesting. Wait, what? Wait, what? Well, Scrapman's gonna be happy about this one. Looks like Wedge Gang takes the win yet again. I mean, granted, I could probably do this with straight pieces as well, but it seems like, man, why did I have to use wedges? I ruined my whole science experiment. Now wedges are clearly superior. Look at this nonsense. Look at this nonsense. Not impressed. Not impressed, Scrapman. You guys need to go and tell Scrapman that I'm not impressed with the fact that wedges are superior to sails, even though sails were clearly superior to paddles. Oh my gosh. Let's see what it does in the with the wind direction. Wow, so you honestly don't even need paddles to have a paddle boat. I mean, here it is going slower with the wind. It does make sense because they're aerodynamic blocks and the wind, I guess, kind of whooshes over them. Well, sort of. I mean, it doesn't exactly work that way, I don't think, but you know, that's just the way the game calculates it. Now, I wonder if we doubled up. Oh wait, this one's wrong. This one is wrong. So it could probably even go faster. Darn it. I should do another single test just for science, you know, but let's do this. Picking up speed. Let's see how fast we go. Yeah, okay, so actually slower. Slower with the doubled up. But I did have the one set reversed. So let's delete the doubles and then try it, you know, properly with all of them facing in the right direction. That should be good. That looks good. Let's give it a try. So I guess the extra weight there maybe wasn't helping, or I don't know, maybe there was extra drag. What? How are we going slower? Are they faster in the other direction for whatever reason? Are they honestly faster when you flip them over? Let's do 2 like that and 2 flipped over. Let's just try that. I'm just curious now. Are we gonna go faster than 26? Wow. We might actually get 27 if we flip all of them. This is ridiculous. How does that make sense? The water, like, it just, that doesn't make sense. In my head, it doesn't make sense. Alrighty. I think that's... Trying to make sure I did it right, but my head's just like, no, that's wrong. Alright, let's see what we get here. Can we get more than 26? Easily. Wow. What? What? Wedges are superior, apparently. Like, what the heck? This is like a surprise competitor. It's like... these two things dueling it out, you know, sails versus paddles, fight of the century. And then it's like, mystery opponent enters the game, wedges. Oh my gosh, guys, this is insane. In this direction, it's still slower than the sails were, but it's like way faster into the wind. This is nutty. Oh man, I was thinking like, you know, sail science and paddle science, but this turned into a wedge science episode. Now people are gonna say that I'm ripping Scrapman off again. I actually don't think anybody's ever said that, so that's good. This is crazy, like 35, like what? Okay guys, well, I mean, not how I expected to end the episode, you know, I was expecting to proclaim Sails the winner, however, it seems like my desire to learn more has driven us to a completely different conclusion. We're gonna call this one the wedge test. That was a lot of fun. I had a lot, and like, I wonder what they'll do doubled up. We haven't tested that yet, because we did test them doubled up in the other direction. Let's test them doubled up at this time. I swear, if this thing goes over like 40 into the wind, I don't know, man, I'm gonna cry. Huh, with the wind to our back, it's almost going the same speed, but it's still not really going like over 45. Well, there we go, 46 with the wind. Well, let's try back in this direction, because that's the one that I'm really curious about. Okay, 30. No, it's actually going slower, so it is it going slower though? Yeah, I think it is. I think it was definitely going way over 30 before. Now that I actually know this about sails, I wonder what happens if I just if I delete one, because maybe that's slowing it down as well. You never know. Maybe sails still have a chance, guys. Put them down. No, we need to go further out first. Huh, we're actually not going that fast, so I think it did help having them doubled up. Now with the sails, we're going faster. There you go. Now let's go in this direction. Okay, 15, 17, 18 into the wind. 20. No, wedges still win. And then with doubled up, how fast are we going to go into the wind here? We're definitely accelerating faster. 22, 23. So man, like, sails go about 6-7 kilometers faster than paddles, and wedges go about 7 kilometers faster than sails do. So that's pretty impressive, guys. I personally am amazed. I personally am amazed. I probably should try some other things, but I'm almost worried to dethrone wedges, you know? I don't want to do that to Scrapman. I feel like this is a big moment for Scrapman, and I just don't want to ruin it for him, you know? I wonder how helicopter blades would actually work. Probably not too great. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of this video. Let me know if you think I should compare some other blocks, but I think this was a pretty cool experiment. We definitely learned quite a bit about sails and wedges and paddles for that matter. But in any case, let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. If you did enjoy the video, click the like button down below. Helps the video be seen by other people. The algorithm does its magic, and I will be building a river paddle boat, guys, so stay tuned for that. Let me know what you think in the comments below about that as well. Subscribe if you haven't yet for more awesome Trailmakers content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!